Hey. Let's try and get this. All my mounts now are like just getting like super old and loose. I need to get actual better mounts. Oh shit. My computer now has started screaming. Do we hear that? Man, she's struggling. No, what for? It's doing this recently. It just started really going. A little bit cray-cray. I have to flip this again. Okay, everything's how it should be. So here we are, streaming yet again. Some absolutely crack cocaine idea. Oh, thanks. Thanks for dropping off that shit today, by the way, dude. Soon she will be finished. So this is what the cockerel refer to as my warband anyway. It's a Bockler. Bockler is a chicken head buckler. Ignore that and ignore that. Face it away from me. I've cut my hand enough tonight. So, essentially, the idea is that with the beak and with the this, you're redirecting a lot of the movements that are coming towards you. So you're doing a lot of circle momentums. You're welcome, kids are having great. They did. They absolutely thoroughly enjoyed you coming over. You made his day. So the idea of this is to push momentum away. So it is in fact quite literally a cock block. You're rotating their weapon out of the way to throw off their swings. So if I was going to come in and swing down at you, I would push it out of the way. Suddenly, if you're say if you only got a shield, I've effectively then disarmed and redirected your swing, so you have to come back up into a chamber, and in that time, you're say opening yourself up or coming back around like you're g'day Sam, and you're having to come back around into a thing. But with the Bockler, you effectively throw the standard just push out of the way in the bin. You're moving their weapon out of your way, and you're actively then forcing them to create openings for your weapons. Sam, this is what the cockerels refer to as the Bockler. It is a buckler that is designed to redirect enemy weapons and force them to give you openings to strike in where their vitals are, or into like good chest hits and things like that. I've got there's two versions at the moment of the Bockler. Let me pull up some pictures of the Bockler. They're one of our first members made this. Jalapeno Chutney made this. He's one of the first cockerels be floating around with us. Let's see if I can pull up a picture of it. Fairly soon. It was a friend of ours took a photo of me dodging with the Bockler. Let me find it. Fucking great photo. I love the freaking. It's such a good photo. I really just need to make a LARP album. Shit, I post so much crap. I'm like only scrolling like an inch or two at a time. Huh? Hang on, let's find the picture. The Bockler's great. I hands down think the Bockler is like one of the greatest things that have come out of the Cockerels. It is just a fucking meme, and B, it is absolutely phenomenal in what it does. 0.1's design, amazing. 0.2 is more of your like rounded traditional Bockler with the beak, with the buckler, so it's more round. It's got a beak and it's got still got your frills at the top. Minimizing on that whole. Oh my fucking god! It's so far back. Pandemic. Just before pandemic. Come on, motherfucker. Breathe. Come on. She got knocked out of commission because the underside of the Bockler looks like this. So this is like how you reinforcement, and you just put it out extra because you've got like bits that are not traditional to your standard shields. So the idea is that you want to be adding more padding than you should really be adding to a regular round shield or a buckler. And that because you're giving yourself that extra padding, you have to design it in a weird way. I've got another design that I may be going over tonight that we may get a sneak peek at, maybe. So that's what the underside of the Bockler looks like, and you can see where the foam is tight on it, like here is where I got knocked back last time, because the foam got compressed down to there, because that's where a lot of your redirecting will end up happening, is where there is. And I was noticing where at the beak here, it's getting a lot of compression down as well. So this is why I went ahead and put the little gobbly gips down there. Ooh, okay. After spinning dangerously towards me, I should be careful. I've already cut myself like twice. Twice. Here we go, here's the photo. Yeah, that'll be fine. So the Bockler is very much involves its own sort of fighting style, because it's a weird weapon. It took me a good long while to get it to really sort of like work how it works and stuff. It's sort of like how the vibe happens. So here is a photo of myself and a Pete from Mindenheim now, fighting at Krile. So you can see where it's almost, his sword's almost touched me because I'm using the Bockler, I'm pushing it out of the way, and I'm reaching over and like tapping getting his arm, and if I sort of extend anymore, I could potentially get him in the chest, but the sword just wasn't long enough at that point in time. So you can see where the frill has caught it. The sword's now locked in the frill. I don't know why I'm pointing in real life. The sword's now locked in the frill. The sword's now locked in the frill here, and so the sword's locked in the frill at the top of the Bockler here, and I'm actively pushing it out of the way and redirecting his sword swing. So if you think about it, I'm moving his sword into his shield, so then he has to then rewind back up to come and do a hit. It's a fucking great shield. So that's 1.0. 2.0 I don't have a photo of on hand, just because I have to dig through a chat for it, but whatevs. Whatevsies. let's get some music going while we're sitting here, looking pretty, looking pretty, and then we can get to constructing. Ooh! This will occasionally happen. My mount has decided to cark it on me this week, so we'll just have to live with it. What am I doing? I am looking for la musique. Let's go there, go here. I clicked on the wrong link. And I'm really tired of this screen dimming on me. Oh gosh. I accidentally went straight to my YouTube channel instead of like the YouTube music. Dangus. It'll have to be a display. No, it'll have to be in power. Hang on. Oh, thank God I didn't click anything. No. Huh. I don't know why it keeps just like auto-locking after a while. Like, oh, come on, broski, don't fuck me. You're fucking me here, broski. Broski, you're straight up fucking me here. No. Whatever. Whatever. It's probably in these settings, to be honest, but I can't actually access them. Anyway. Okay, alrighty, let's... Fuck it, Sonic 2 album, why not? Ah, it blew my ears out. Damn, that bitch loud. I don't know why it keeps locking. This this fucking phone screen keeps locking, and I'm about to absolutely fucking lose my shit. Ooh. Stop it. Nope. It must be in... these fucking developer options. Come on. Where are we? No? Okay. Anyway. We'll leave it as this. We'll leave it as this. Okay. Follow me. So, I'm just using just a basic cheap kitchen knife just to go in here and just right up to the fucking shape of the goddamn boss, because I didn't cut it wide enough. Preferably something sharp. If you actually have like X-Acto knives, actually I have X-Acto knives. That's what I did this with. That's what I did with this with. Hang on, I'll be back. I'm not going very far. My hand opened last night like absolute crazy. My finger. I gashed my middle finger open last. Oh. So yeah, I gashed my finger open last night. So I just my little box of random shit. This is like my junk box where I keep important things, but not really that important things. Craft things or stuff. I'm just like, I have no fucking idea where this is going to go. It's yeet. And I pulled out all the top layer stuff and I went, awesome. I know what I want. I can see it. And I went, whoop. My hand went straight in, and I just felt suddenly just this slash right across into my finger, and I thought, oh, that hurt. What the fuck was that? Put my hand out, realized my fucking safety blades. Got hair in my mouth. Ugh. All my safety blades had just exploded out of the packet, and I was just like, cool. I have to deal with that one now. So I was going to stream last night, but that sort of put a damp. I think I did end up streaming. Did I stream last night? Yeah, I did stream last night. I streamed Genshin. last night. I was that depressed. I was like, I'm not making shit anymore. I'm streaming. Streaming now. And these. So yeah, I gushed to open my fingies with them. Which is great. It's fun. Only because I didn't do the smart thing. And think about my actions before I was doing them. So I'm doing this. Be careful, I'm on standby. Good. Was this the monster night again? Fucking. I'll see. I'll try and get some surgeons on standby. We actually have surgeons in Creekstore now, so next time I get my throat slashed, I'll be good. I'll be fine. Every festival, there's some master level freaks. There's some master level surgeons from Sudenburg that come down and hang out, bro. Awesome. Please don't leave. I just need you guys. The cultists have made it a sport. Okay, Yeah, safety knives weren't a good idea. I don't have anything to put them in, so doing it like this is the best idea. And you also have we also put a little strappy strap on, just so that way you've got something just to loop over your wrist and ooh, hang off your belt. You know, sometimes you think I'm gonna need a Bockler. Actually, looks the other side. I may not need a Bockler. I'll just keep them on me just to be safe. Then you fight the whole match with the Bockler swinging off your fucking side, and you go, you know what, fuck it, it's banging off my fucking side. I'm just gonna switch to the Bockler. Bockler supremacy. Cult of Cutthroat Priest. They fucking would. They fucking would. I think it's become meme enough now that it is going to be the goal every quest. If there's a night game, they're gonna hunt down Lap Milk and just try and slice that throat. Which I think is fucking hilarious, amazing. Just mwah. Also fuck them. They'll take me down screaming. I'm an NPC. I respawn in the fucking church. Follow me, set me free. Something city. You make it through. Follow me. Follow me. Mate, I can see the Hem's face bar. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It is gonna be every year. I'm gonna lose another section of my throat. Lap Milk is only has X amount. I'm getting myself. I'm making sure that whenever I'm in public at Quest, I'll be wearing my my chainmail gorget, just for fucking safety's sake. Isn't it hot in that? Extremely. Then why are you wearing it? There's cultists. And well. Oh, actually, I do need to get myself some, like, stick-on, stuff that I can put on with Spirit Gum. Like, prosthetic, like, cuts. Or, get that thing that, like, you pinch your skin over. Or, like, you press into your skin. It might even just be Spirit Gum. You just, you do your whoop, whoop, and then you just Spirit Gum it. We'll see. I'll also make it a meme of just like each time a new event happens, the scars just change. Man, I'm not vibing with this. This is when Sonic got edgy, bro. Oof. Ooh, no, Sonic got too edgy in that. I want to play the Macross stuff, but I know I will end up getting demonetized for it. Not even demonetized, like content striked. Um, No, I'm not going to play the Spawn album. Tape. It's just because fucking. Hey, yeah, they should be getting that cut. You know, if a song's being played like a percentage of their of a stream, they should get a percentage of that stream's revenue. Is what I think. They shouldn't get the whole revenue. Or they should just go, yo, you didn't receive the rights for us to play that. You know, we're gonna send you a message saying, please don't play our music again. But instead it's like, nah, just do the most extreme. What's another good game? Fuck, man, what's another good game? Actually, I'm gonna have to play Bounce. Fuck it. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, we'll just keep doing this. Jet Set Radio feature is just fucking great. Play Wonderwall. No! Just get fucking content ID'd like out of nowhere. Suddenly 3 copyright strikes just smashing chat. Looks like I'm streaming back on YouTube, guys. I think I'm pretty chill with that. Okay. Now here's the cockpit. The cockpit. So I'm gonna apply some adhesive. I hope it just doesn't go fucking everywhere, which this shit is running, so it looks like it will. I'm probably gonna regret this. That's a lot of glue, but it should be right. Hope I'm happy with that, because that's where it's staying. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. No, don't move, you pissed off. Dude, better. Almost need some clampies. That's fun. Let's make sure we... Fuck. That's fine, man. We're chill. Hopefully. This should just, like, melt it on. Worst case, I just do a seal. I just do another go around. Because I have to block this whole back section off now. Without taking my my everything running off on me. Like, I have to add padding around this edge here, because like you can still like cause some damage and they can throw off everything. So you've got to block out what you've done. That's not ideal. What isn't ideal is to have it seeping through the boss. I'll be back. I'll be back. I've got to grab one more thing. I've got some things to get and grab and do and see. Oh god, burps. Having a shark on the top of the roof. Better. So, I'm just gonna do is just go over it and just sort of seal it. The excess and go around it. I should really be using like a shoe glue or a liquid nail, but I didn't even think about getting some. I just got like an all material adhesive, and I was like, that'll fucking do. Perfect. It says foam on it, that'll do. Foam and timber, don't mind if I diddly do. Come on. Almost there. Right, we'll be adding another layer on anyway. So it doesn't matter too much. Bin. Boom. So, if you see here, she started to steep out around the boss, and we don't want that. We want to clean that up. We're going to apply glue anyway to the front of it to put material down, but we don't want that, like, that coming through anyway. We're going to tuck material in there. Yeah, we're going to sort of put an adhesive and then sort of mush some material in there. So we're not gonna need that just yet. So get your cotton tip and just go around it. Clean up the boss. Boom. And it's not even really a boss, you know what it is? The fucking Kmart bowl. And again, this is just moth. Well, jalapeno chutney. This is just Kmart bowl, like, and then just a little timber grip bolted on. And fucking, how good is he? He's great. We'll adhere here and up here when we apply the other half. But at the moment we won't be doing that. We'll just let him sit like this. I'm going to put him on something, Which you glue, if it seeps through, well, that whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, now do the thing. There we go. Leave them like that. Get that out of the way. Craft glue. Now we might as well just. I'm gonna wait for that to adhere, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the square of fabric, cut them into the shape. I should actually do the edging. I'm tossing up whether I do one thing or another thing, and I sort of thought that, but yeah. Fuck it. Book it. We're adhering the whole lot. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Okay, I have to go through these and make sure some of them are actual bits that are meant to be reattached to shit and stuff. Cause that would kinda suck if I didn't make sure they were connected. Cause I kinda would like them to all be together again. And not ruining my fucking time. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Fuck it. I said, fuck it, Alfie, we're doing it live, eh? Hey! So I found me bits. Found me little bits for him. Probably put my, game dev pack. My game dev thing. This way. Looks like it's already starting to adhere pretty good, which is what I love to see. Like it's already drying, which is awesome. So you want to sort of use as much of the excess material as you possibly can. It's because, why not? Why wouldn't you? Crazy not to. Okay. So, what we're going to do is, going to grab it like this, and get as much out of this as possible. And where is my black texture? Come on, man. Come on, dude. You had one job. That was to grab all the things you needed before you sat down again. Hey, this stream is just, me getting up and down. Before my other streams. I totally have things under control. I'm doing everything normal. Everything's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Stop asking questions. No, I did not say that. What you're saying is a falsified lie. Chainer. I'm gonna put the knife away. And I'm gonna put the safety knife away. Because I'll cut myself in the eyes. Feelings. Emotional feelings. Got a lot of them. Don't know how to express them. Wrong way. So, I'm going to put the piece underneath. This. That. Oh, 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 oh. Wow, oh, wow, oh, oh. We all saw it. We don't need to mention what the fuck it looked like. As a sad boy. It's just this bad. Oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, 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 ah, oh. Give me a sec. Oh, 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 oh. Stop playing games. I've got tiger grip in here as well. Damn, I should be using that instead. Alright. Look at them ankles. Got enough spare phones to have enough different versions of this app running off these off the phones to have them to have all the angles. Yeah. Oh, come on. That's what I want to hear. You want to hear that click when you're cutting this sort of stuff. That. That's what you want. it's just that way you know you're getting a nice clean cut. Scissors are being absolute tits right now. Go. Oh man, town meeting for Krieg Store Monday. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Excited to hear all the nonsense that happened after Quest. See what shenanigans happen? Yeah, exactly. Surprise retreats. Surprise retreats shouldn't get kicked out of Krieg. I don't think people are going would see. I think the thing you need to take into note is that essentially that was justice brought. Like the only reason you survived was a miracle happened. Like you were executed and then you were brought back only because there was a miracle. Like obviously you weren't going to get PK'd in the first place, but you know, and also you play a vital role in Kriegstore. You may be an apprentice witch hunter, but you're essentially a witch hunter. Like it's like better than nothing sort of thing. We'd rather have ones that can help us do things than rather ones that don't. So I should just... That's just plain poppycock.
Very nice, thank you.
It's like having a priest of Moor in Kriegstore would have been like... So like in universe, having a priest of Moor in Kriegstore would be like, oh my fucking god, finally! Like, the residents of Kriegstore would be like throwing their children at the priest of Moor and being like, hey, time for my kids dooming, like, come on. It's like, yeah, like, those sorts of things are like interesting in the Warhammer universe, I find.
Take it easy. Just feels good. Just feels good.
I'm quite literally eyeballing this, and I shouldn't be, but I am eyeballing all of it. look, there's things that, like, so, like, you could probably put up the argue that there's probably a lot of people that could have gotten kicked, that could be kicked out of town, but just haven't been because you really need the numbers. Like, in a town like where we are in the Warhammer Fantasy setting, it's like there's a reason why we're in the in this part of the world, and that reason is typically most people are going to keep to themselves about, because it's like there's probably a good chunk of us that are crooks or were committed a crime, and you know, then were exiled to the Badlands or the Border Princes. Like we are like on the precipice of like the exile territory where people get sent um to essentially get out of people's hair and fuck off from the Empire and, you know, the surrounds. Greece was one of those places where it would be like, you got to expect the shady shit to happen, the shady shit to come, because you got a fuck ton of shady ass people here. I think I will just cut this bit off. Down, get up to get down, get down, get up to get down. Let's see what happens. Come on. I'm excited to see what shit comes from the fact that we don't have a place of power or anything like that anymore. Just because that is some serious shiznit right there. Like, place of power is sort of like really important. Just for like casters and stuff like that. Yeah, we're already organizing. I've already, like, it was like last night a quest, and I was told about it. And I was like, oh, good, you have this long. Like, you guys have this long to fix that. which apparently is still happening. They're gonna try to do it within the time frame I've given them. Which is really funny, because it's like the church telling them, no, you have this long. Would that be something in the sagas? No, I think that's just going to be an RP on the page. No. Go away, Tiger Grip, you bitch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got a spewing sandwich. Ah, quick, adhere everything else. Before the wife finds out. So yeah, that will be something on the RP page, depending on how it goes. Also depends on what people think about that. About the place of power. Because it's going to take a little bit to set up to get to repair that. Like, there's a legitimate reason why it happened, but we need it. Like, it's something that we need there. Not just mages, but sort of most people in town. Like, it's where a lot of your rituals will end up happening. Which is a good and bad thing that it's not there, but it's also sort of still a bad thing that it's not there. What's the next best place for rituals? Nowhere. Quite literally, there's nowhere else which is sort of going to be safe enough. Like, they could probably still do them, but they won't be able to... They probably wouldn't be as effective. Like... all the rituals I do are in the chapters. So you're fine. You've got a place of... The place of power there is whatever you're applying people with. And, like, you could sort of say religion gets away with it because, like, it's... They'll just pray over something a lot. Ooh. Ah! Problem with working with glue. It's everywhere. I'm really keen for that hat idea. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, man. I reckon it's going to be fucking sweet as. I'm excited. Will you help me with that? Yeah, man, absolutely. I can definitely help you with, like, design and stuff like that, for, like the inscriptions and stuff like that for the top of it. Like the top of the, hidden helm and shit. Definitely something you should definitely, also chat to, Hot English about. Or Eric about, just in general. Because he might have a few ideas on that as well. Definitely worth hitting him up about it. But I can definitely do a lot of. I can definitely do all that sort of like the script and the magic circle shit on the inside. Would it be a Sudenberg quest? I really think it depends on when you will rank up. On exactly probably when it would happen, or when you would be given the okay for it to happen, I guess. That would be the other way of potentially looking at that. I think it's definitely something that we can, like, me, myself, you, can definitely work on. Absolutely. And this was unknown for Eric as well. Like, he was completely thrown when he got, ranked up. Like, I, surprisingly enough, was there for it. Which is, funny because they were like, oh, we need a priest. I'm like, yeah, I'm a priest. You a high priest? I'm a hidden kind of priest. what I'm doing is I'm just marking on here. I don't know if you can see. It's like very faint on this. Where I've got a cut. Yeah, Eric was like super thrown about his rank up. He's like from apprentice to witch hunter sort of thing. No, it was pretty fucking cool though. I was there from Jake's rank up into witch hunter as well. Jeddah. And I think it's something that, you know, you can discuss of like when you feel like you're ready for it as well. Like that could definitely be something that you could probably talk to him about. Is when you feel like you're ready. Because it's a big role to step into. You see how busy Hot English is every event. Like it was like the on the fly, the mustard family of like their chill out day. I thought that was great. That's like a great chill out character. I'm planning a Militsia character for like that very reason. But also like I want to try and run Militsia in Melbourne for their sagas. Because fucking why not? And also Kislev in my heart. We're just attaching on this side here. Little extra bit of width there. And I'm gonna again go all this with like with a bit of a seal and sort of a coat all over the top of all these sort of bits and pieces, to sort of yeah really the whole lot. I would ideally like to just do them in one big piece, but I think it will happen when the others think I'm ready. I definitely understand how busy the witch hunters get as I try to catch up, but end up wearing myself out, and like then I never say no to. And that's something else. You have to learn how to say no. How to say, I'm taking a step away. This is my rest day. I am going to go do something the fuck else. Because that's important. And a lot of shit can happen, like, externally. Like, from just old swordcraft shit that can just get put onto you, which is just standard stuff that happens. Not standard, but old tensions that just sort of spike up. It's like with anything in Swordcraft, you know, old tensions flare up and then something brings something back up, and suddenly it's a joy for everybody involved. But you know, it's yeah. And it's not even like it's like a while back I saw like there'd been something had happened at an event which should mint jelly. fucking love that. That's amazing. Yes, 100%. And that's why I'm kind of actually glad you guys have just jumped straight onto the cultist characters. Because that's a really fucking good idea, guys. Because they're like, you can have your, like, your chill out characters. They're like, sure, you're still fighting and doing, like, whatever, but, like, you gotta sort of just, like, not play whatever busybody role characters you're, not busybody, but, like, busy role characters playing. And it's just, like, it's a bit of a stress relief and go, oh, thank fuck. Let me do something else for once. I think I'm just approximately going to mark out where I think these lines are. So then I can trim this, blowing the shit out of scaring the town. Man, and I think the town, the people who get to participate in those fights, love it as well, because it's like, it's different to the like the day-to-day stuff. You know, it's sometimes I feel like can make the setting feel real, like can create that setting a fair bit of immersion in the setting, and it always kills me every now and again when you get those moments where it's like, things are happening, the wall is sort of like crumbles down a little bit when the event sort of stuff things are happening. Because you know, I quite enjoy trying to make something that's immersive feeling in the experience itself. It's definitely not top of my game to make it a purely immersive experience, but you know, if you can have people being like doing that sort of stuff, would be cool. I would also, oh man, I would love to set out just a night at Quest where there is like no one in town. I have like guards just like blocking off certain areas, and then just having like a fucking like undead night, like Kryl used to do with their Cursed Zombie Night. Man, that shit was fucking awesome. And you could do like a zombie night like that and have like get like a shit ton of people, just like full fucking undead kit, just a bunch of like little rules for them and shit like that, and they're just fucking just tearing the shreds out of people. Because that would be fucking awesome. Man, I would love to run one of those. It's been on my short list of things I wanted to run for a while. But I want to sort of use the Creekstore Night games as like soft. Oh no, I don't think quite yet ready for that. Like for just running it purposes. Because I want to try and get it in a way where it's going to spook the fuck out of people. And I've got an idea in my head on how I would run it, how I would do it, but I want to test some things with 2023 before I go ahead and put it on paper. Which is why I'm going to change the formula for next year. Night games. A, because I feel like a cunt every time I run out of cash to pay people. So, I will probably end up having to call upon the craft brigade to help me make a bunch of fucking white sleeves to go over people's arms. And just be like, congratulations, you're now, this is the time I want you guys out on patrol at this time. There's perceived threats, blah blah blah, like actual night patrols. We're looking for these things that may still be in town. You know, like the gloved fucking receiver of the gift. Like, that thing's still floating around. That didn't die. It got fucked the right off. It ran. It yeeted. So this thing is still floating around. There's things I definitely want to incorporate and do before I get to the stage of running a zombie night, like a zombie thing. I probably should just put it to paper so it can be seen as like what I'm prototyping as well. Yeah, really should just put it to paper, right? So just attaching, doing the opposite instead of attaching it onto the piece and then sticking it on, I'm just doing the reverse. I'm just gonna adhere up the piece, the bit that it's going to go onto, and then attach the piece. See how it goes that way. Sweet, oh, the off squad will help out. Fuck yeah! They're just sleeves. They're just shit that you'll tie around something up here, and you know, or it's like a drawstring that goes up over here and just tightens on like an elastic that you can just you can pull out and it just goes sort of thing. So it can be put under armor, over armor, should I say, so it's visible. Kind of want it lootable, but we'll see. Okay, baby, just gonna do something. He's still streaming back. I'll join. If not, thanks for a good night. No worries, man. Anytime, baby. Thank you for coming, by the way. Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it, man. McConnell's not here. What am I doing? Nope. Heat. next there. What's the time? Yeah, I should probably head off shortly. Yo. Oh. What?
Can you hold him for just like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I just need to brush my teeth.
Okay. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna go BRB. I'm just gonna end it tonight, and then I might come back. All right. See you guys. Thanks. Bye.